He's trying to use this as a wall, but this guy doesn't care about walls. We don't care about walls with this deck. It doesn't matter what you have in front. We go for the weakness. Wherever the weakness is, that's where we aim at. Welcome back to another video, guys. Appreciate you guys clocking in. Today, we're going to show you a sniping deck, electric sniping deck. This is one of my favorite decks to run only because in the current meta, for a while now, actually, people want to hide behind walls in Pokemon Pocket TCG. And there's a way to get around that. And you need cards that can hit the bench. You need cards that can hit the bench for a lot. You got to put a lot of pressure on cards on the bench. So with this deck, we definitely do that. So what we like to use in this deck, we use Blitzel, evolves into Zeb Striker, which can attack for 30 on the bench. And then we use the Luxray line, which can, once you get to Luxray, you can attack for 120 for anybody who's in the front or someone on the bench. And we pair that with the Volkner to where if you have discarded energy, you can go ahead and attack by attaching 2 energy from your discard pile to your Luxray. So Luxray goes into the front. If it doesn't have enough energy, if you attach 1 and you've discarded 2, boom, Volkner's going to come in, give you the 2 energy, boom. So it could be a sneak attack, or it could be where you can attack multiple times in a row because you have Luxray built up and then a Volkner to attack right after that to piggyback off your last attack because Luxray discards all energy when it attacks. So this deck is really simple, straightforward, not a lot of Pokemon, not a lot of evolutions. We also throw a electric Rotom in here only because if they do have a tool on someone that's in the front, Rotom can start hitting that thing for more damage. It'll do plus 30 damage to anybody who has a tool on it. So it's going to do 50 damage to any Pokemon cards that have tools attached to them. All right, so this is a quick rundown of what we have in this deck. We have 2 Blitzels, 2 Shinx, 2 Zeb Strikers, 2 Luxios, 2 Luxrays, and 1 Electric Rotom. We have a Potion, 2 Pokeballs, Communication to help us find our evolutions if we can't find it, 2 Research, a Cyrus, and 2 Volkners. You don't necessarily need the Cyrus, but the Cyrus can still help you make a play depending on the situation. So Cyrus is king. We throw that Cyrus in there because you never know when you need to pull that Cyrus. You could pull in a card with Cyrus that has a high retreat cost. If you attack it, gives you more time to then come up with something on your side of the table. So you just never know when it's going to come in handy. Cyrus is good because as you're attacking the bench, you can pick and choose who you want to be in the active spot. So that's why we still run the Cyrus on that. Let's take it out there in the battle, man. Let's see what happens.
Thanks for clocking in.
Catalyst. So this electric deck right here with Volkner is to try to get them off their game while they're setting it up. So we're starting here with our Shinx. We're going first. All right, so right now he wants to set up Chimchar on the bench. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to stop that at all costs. All right, we got our Rotom. We're going to go ahead and put that in. Maybe this is a Blitzel. Okay, actually, we should have, because we have Luxio. What we should have done low-key is maybe Communication Rotom to try to get our Luxray. All right, so he can back out whenever he wants. But let's see what we get here. Okay, Cyrus, Luxio. Okay, we definitely now communicate Luxio and try to get what we want. We get the Luxray. All right, so now we just start getting Luxray ready. All right. Okay, we're gonna put Blitzel out here too. All right, and we have a Volkner in our deck, so we can attack 2 times in a row for 120 once we get Luxray because we have Volkner, which is the power of the Volkner. All right, so he went energy there. So what we want to do is we want to attack this guy now. We want to go Mark it there. We want to put that here. We want to attack for the 40. Okay. And then next turn, we can attack 120 on whoever he puts his energy on. And then 120 next for the other one. And both his aces are out. He's going to Rocky Helmet that thing. Okay, we're not really worried about that. Alright, he doesn't evolve either one of them. So we just go ahead. This game is pretty much over. So now we can Volt Bolt 1. Okay, and we have a free retreat cost too. So Luxray with the free retreat cost, you can easily get out and then put someone else in to do an attack. If you don't have Volkner, you might take a hit and then get out for free, which is really good. Okay. Alright, so now he puts that up front. But we have Volkner, so this thing is gone too. He probably has the evolution, but it's already too late. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just put the other... No, we don't need to put the Blitzel out. We're going to go boom, Volkner, and we just ruined this guy's day. Volt Bolt. And Volt Bolt, you can attack what's in front of you, and you can attack the bench. Versatile attack. So, he really doesn't have any more plays, really. He's pretty much done. Now we're going to retreat out to the Rotom. Because he has the Rocky Helmet, we retreat out to Rotom for free. And then Rotom does 50 on this guy, because Rotom actually does 30 extra damage to anyone with a tool. So we're going to do 2 damage to ourselves. Well, he concedes. Yeah, because we took out his aces. There's no way he's going to. But that is the power of Luxray with Volkner. Once you get that line going that quick, you just 120, and then you can 120 again. But this deck also has Blitzel and Zebstrika in it. So before you get your Luxray online fully, you can get some other damage going off from Blitzel or Zebstrika. So I like to not run too many. Let's start Rotom, just in case they have a Catalyst here. I like to go not too many. I like to discard energy, because once you get your first Volkner, if you have discarded energy and Luxray doesn't have the energy yet, you can Volkner out. So I don't really run any X speeds. Like, we don't want to keep energy on anybody, really, because everybody's a low cost. So we retreat and discard the energy just in case we have a chance that Luxray's not ready, and then we have a Volkner in our hand. That discarded energy we've used, we can go ahead and use it. So, alright, this is Magnemite, and ooh, so honestly, we should probably go, if we get Zebstrika. If we get Zebstrika, we want to start hitting that early. Let's see if that's something we can get going. We have a second evolution here for Shanks. We just don't have Luxray yet. Don't have Luxray yet. So this is the new Magnezone I'm thinking. He has no tool, so I only do 20 on him. We have a Volkner. We're going to go here. And we're going to just hit him for the 20. That's all we can do. Okay. So like right now, if I pulled a Luxray, if I back out here, I only discard 1 energy. I'd put 1 here. So I wouldn't be able to use the... See, there's no energy in the discard pile yet. I would love to pull a Zebstrika here, honestly. So then we could back out to this Blitzel and start hitting that. Okay. And hopefully with this Pokeball, we can pull it. So what are we going to get? So we have a Blitzel. So what we want to do is we want to communicate. And hopefully we're looking for a Luxray or Zeb Striker here. We get our Luxray. Okay, so we want to start getting that ready. So we want to hit this. What we really want is to get this to 3 without using Volkner. So we want to naturally get this to 3. And then Volkner will give us 2 120s in a row. Alright, if he doesn't get an evolution, this guy's going to go down next turn. And this is good because Probobass EX has a attack where it'll do 90 and then it'll defensive unit. It does 90 damage. You start taking minus 20 damage. So when you're on the bench though, you don't get that because you don't attack. So we can hit it for the full 120 if we wanted to once we get Luxray ready. Does he want Magnemite to go down here? Okay, he's going to take minus 20. So Magnemite's not going to take any damage here. And he's going to put a cape on it. So Magnemite can probably take me out. I really want a Zeb Striker here. That's what I really want. We get another Luxray. That's not really good for us. So what we do, we're still not going to go down. We're not going to hit him. We're going to put this here. Oh, he has a tool. So we do 50. So we're going to do 30. He put a tool on, so we do the extra damage. So we didn't do 50, we did 30. Alright. No more basics. Does he evolve here and take me out? He's going to Sabrina. We're going to put this in. Like I said, if we pull Zeb Striker, we are in the money. Okay. So he's going to take that out, right? Okay. Alright, so we don't have enough to kill him. So we're going to put this in. Because we don't have enough to take him out. We need to do damage to him before Luxray can finish. There's the Striker too. Oh. Alright, so we're going to hit this guy. I don't think he has enough. Did he? 70? 90, 110, 130. Oh, he does 130. If he has another Sabrina, we're done. If he has another Sabrina, we're done. Okay, he's got the EX. Does he have a potion or Sabrina? If he doesn't, we win. I wish that Striker for me would have came 1 turn earlier, because we could have already hit him for 30 while he was on the bench, and then Luxray would be killing him right now. Okay. He doesn't have Sabrina or Potion. So, that's going to be game, because all we're going to have to do is put Luxray in. Now, this is what I was talking about. You get the free... Oh, see, this is perfect. I could attack 3 times in a row for 120. I attack him for 120. I'll lose all my energy. I Volkner next, attack for 120, and then I can Volkner again and attack for 120. So, no matter what, this game is now over. Because Magnemite is 10 HP. So, but if Magnemite wasn't 10 HP, I would still be able to 2-shot because I can 120 2 times in a row. So if I went for this or I went for this, I can 2-shot. And I can take a hit from Probobass. Because he does 90. Probopass. Probopass. I said Probobass. Probopass. Listen, I'm not familiar with all the Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not familiar. He's trying to use this as a wall, but this guy doesn't care about walls. We don't care about walls with this deck. It doesn't matter what you have in front. We go for the weakness. Wherever the weakness is, that's where we aim at. Okay? It's like the new Monster Hunter. I don't know if you guys played Monster Hunter. When the wound comes up, we're going for the wound. That's all we care about. We see the wound. We're attacking the wound. Luxray with the 120 sniping on a bench. Let's go. Let's go. That's why I like this deck so much. You know, they want to put walls up. They want to put a bunch of HP up. Boom. Volkner allows you to just zip, 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 zip. Luxray, zip, 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 zip. Striker, zip, 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 zip. We Volton all on the back line with this deck. Volton all on the back line. Luxray, zip, 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 zip.